Hey guys, John here, 4Runner TRD Surf Concept. Yes, the roof is suspended in midair here at SEMA. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Let me know down in the comments section, should Toyota make this thing a reality? And also, they have some awesome sand here now, making it really beach vibey, but unfortunately now I cannot go all the way inside, but I will get you guys some B-roll of the interior. But what do you guys think about this? Is the 6th generation 4Runner. This is actually the limited that I showed you guys earlier this year. They chopped it up along with parts of a TRD Pro in mud bath. Kind of, we got the grill here, some front end clips and stuff in the hood to fuse it and make it this re-envisioned 1st generation 4Runner, the one that you were able to remove the top on and stuff, go down to the beach, especially in California and Hawaii, just really bringing those beach vibes and everything back. And it looks super retro to the point where when we take the top off, which is just still suspended up there in the air, it just looks like a Tacoma, right? It definitely looks like a Tacoma. I had a lot of comments too of people saying like, hey, why didn't they just do this out of a Tacoma? It would have been easier. That wasn't the point. They wanted to do a challenge, right? They wanted to see if this was possible to remove the roof on the 4Runner, make it a lot easier and stuff too than what it was back in the past. Have some latches on the roof right there. You could see where it attaches right there above the headrest on the driver's side too. And we also have the integrated roll bar, which we had back on the 1st generation 4Runner too. And you could see in the middle, there's also a functional brake light. So even though that this thing is a concept, Toyota still made it as DOT OEM compliant as possible. But we're gonna go ahead and start up front, see what you guys think about this. First off, the color. What do you guys think about this blue? It's not exactly like Blue Crush Metallic, but it's kind of a different blue. And then these accents right here too. What do you guys think about that? I think it looks pretty cool. This is all molded into the truck as well. The Toyota and Heritage spelt out right there too. This blue absolutely pops against kind of the darker blue on the truck. They also molded the front hood, stamped it out with some blue there. Some criticism was this bull bar. What do you guys think about this thing up front? We do have the integrated lights from the TRD Pro, the rigid fogs, and then as we go up under, massive TRD skid plate kind of attached to this bull bar, I guess, so maybe that was the reasoning for it. And then we look under, look at all of this candy red stuff. So we got TRD lower control arms, all billet aluminum. We have some thicker shocks, and then also up top, I'll try to get a little closer for you guys, we have the candy red upper control arms as well. So Toyota definitely showing us some potential teasers from the TRD department, maybe that we will see later on in some future vehicles. But we also have some 37-inch BFG all-terrains, right, on this, and these are super custom machine polished wheels. What do you guys think about these wheels? I love them. They look so sick. Nice little details to them and stuff. The TRD right there in the center cap, kind of like a faux beadlock look, but it just ties in really well. Super thick hips on this one too. We also have the TRD Pro kind of front bumper on it. And then the turbo right here on the door is actually stamped out. So they were able to stamp that out with the design, and I think it looks pretty good. We also have the automatic steps down at the bottom still to climb up on into this thing because it was based on the limited, which is pretty sweet. We can also see the remote reservoirs right there in the back for the suspension. And then as we look at the rear, as we come around, instead of it saying TRD Pro or anything like that, they actually sourced this hatch from Japan. Japan is the only place that can make the hatches and stamp them as well. So Toyota custom ordered this one from their own plant to say TRD Surf stamped into the rear hatch. And then we also have a kind of more custom TRD exhaust down here. And again, just kind of hinting at what is possible to come in the future billet aluminum wise from Toyota with that panhard bar and a nice billet red aluminum. This tailgate does fully open, which is pretty cool. And they did integrate it really well into the sides too. So you can see, yes, you know, this was kind of built like in a Toyota garage and not, you know, I'm gonna say like professional as the Land Cruiser rocks, right? Because the Land Cruiser rocks, that one was Calty design. They wanted to make sure it was like super, super good. This one, it was kind of like, you know, the two dudes in the garage, can we make this happen? Can we chop off the roof of the 4Runner? And yes, they were able to. So very cool interior of this. I will put up some B-roll and some photos of it. I was up in it on our press day, but there were just so many people here that I did not get B-roll of myself doing it. But that front passenger seat, it does tumble forward to allow you to sit on in the inside, and then the whole interior was just kind of done up with some more like weatherproof kind of a vinyl material. And then of course that kind of teal accent that we see on the turbo right there is also on the air vents as well. So very cool interior on this. We also got a light bar up top as well. But what do you guys think, man, of the 4Runner TRD Surf Concept? Should Toyota make this thing a reality? I truly think so, and I hope so. I think that it's really cool to just kind of get a pulse check on their consumers. The first gen 4Runner, super iconic, right? People loved that it had a removable top, just such a nostalgic feel and everything for individuals as well. And now they gave us that concept again, re-envisioned on the new 6th generation 4Runner, tying it back into, hey, when this top is off, this thing looks just like a truck, just like the first gen did with the Toyota pickup. So guys, I appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you later. And then if you guys remember in the video, they were showcasing, they weren't sure which hood they were gonna do, so they just put the one that was robo-formed right here with the topographics map right here on display for everyone to see at SEMA. But now you guys can see just all the attention that the 4Runner is getting right here at Central Hall with everyone coming in these doors right here, right? And then just seeing this right here with the whole beach vibe and everything. People like him, boom, just took another photo. This vehicle is getting tons and tons of attention, that is for sure.